We sure did have some great fun on our photo safari to Santa Barbara, California. From the mountains to the sea, we hiked some great trails, took in some epic sunrises and sunsets. And through all those travels, and through all those vacation photos, this Tamron 18-400 all-in-one zoom was our go-to lens. Back home in the studio, we've sorted through all the photos we made along the way, and we put them together to create a story of our California vacation. Let's explore Santa Barbara, California. While we landed at Cachuma Lake in the hills north of town, we actually made a beeline for Santa Barbara Harbor. The harbor lights, the restaurants, and the reflections made for an enchanting first evening on California's central coast. But hiking is one of the main attractions around Cachuma Lake, especially in the spring. On one early morning venture, we tackled the 6.2-mile round-trip Davy Brown Trail. Starting at Davy Brown Campground in the Los Padres National Forest, it's a pretty steep climb up to Figueroa Mountain. It's wooded and mostly shaded though, and winds along Davy Brown Creek almost the whole way. We had plenty of opportunities for scenic photos, and as we neared the summit, we broke out of the canyon onto a grassy slope with some blooming wildflowers. And right from our Cachuma campsite, we trekked the Sweetwater Trail out to the Vista Point overlooking the dam and Santa Ynez Mountains. A great blue heron and wildflowers were the highlights of this short expedition. We got to play with the super telephoto features of the Tamron, as well as exploring the wide angle and macro capabilities. Of course, you can hardly say Santa Barbara without tacking a zoo onto it, and that's always a favorite day of ours when we vacation in the Santa Barbara area. The gorillas were super cooperative and active on the morning we stopped. Seemingly posing for us, we got some nice examples of the Bokeh Effect with the Tamron, throwing that glass plate and the background nicely out of focus to get some great portraits of the great apes. Not to be outdone by the gorillas though, the meerkats were strutting their stuff, as well as the giraffes, the eagles, and a big croc. And best of all, their snow leopard, Everett, was out and about, and we got some frames of one of Santa Barbara Zoo's greatest beauties. It would turn out to be bittersweet though, as we would learn a few weeks later that Everett, the oldest known member of his species at 22, had passed away. And speaking of beauties, a few days on the beach, at Refugio State Beach to be exact, would be a great finish to our Santa Barbara safari. Besides the gorgeous sunsets, it's never a question of if, it's just a matter of how awesome they will be. There's just no end to the photo ops of the myriad shorebirds. From the godwits set aglow by the golden hour light, to the pelicans soaring and diving, always in search of a meal, to the wetlands birds such as this egret hanging out in an estuary. We could have still been there, were it not necessary to get back to real life. No question about it, California's Central Coast is a photographer's paradise, and the Tamron 18-400 all-in-one zoom lens was our trusty friend at every turn. If you want to catch some great articles about all things RVing, please subscribe to Trailer Life or Motorhome Magazine, or visit us at trailerlife.com and motorhome.com. And please do subscribe to our channel and feel free to leave your comments below. We love to hear what you think of our videos.